Hello, I'm Famous. Welcome back to Divine Journey 2. This is episode 100. Yeah, it's amazing. In this episode, I have a little bit of special planned. I planned on doing a base tour to go over like everything in their base, so I think that would be really fun. And then I also have plans to maybe automate Eleventium because that would be really fun. So I got some bookmarks, so we're going to try to automate this, which is going to be a little difficult. I don't know if we can automate it. I know we can auto craft it, but we're going to have to try that out. So anyway, let's get to it. So base tour. How about we start with the above tar part? Because it's just like, I mean, it's stretched over 100 episodes. It's going to be a little difficult to know exactly what's in our base. So yeah, here's the house that I totally made by myself. I mean, I know it's not. I mean, I guess it's not much of a flex now anymore, but whatever. Didn't make it, by the way. I mean, hey, look, I made those torches. I made this door, if you want to call it that. I don't remember. I don't know if I had an acacia sapling to begin with, but it is there. I've made some renovations. This is where I go AFK overnight. What I do is I stand over here like this. Yeah, so that's where I AFK. And then yeah, but this is our like beginner little base where we had drawers to set up stuff, and we also had some storage with very I would say useful, but it's not useful. Also, by the way, um when it was New Year's, I logged on and I was in my AFK spot, as I am, and that because I logged on, and then fireworks shot off, and then they blew up my armor stand. Oh, but they blew up my armor stand, so I had to put the armor in here. It really is a kind of unfortunate. But the one who said Happy New Year's to me was Mechanism, so I was like, oh, that's so nice. So yeah, that's nice. And then here's some more storage up here. Yeah, yeah. There's all our music stuff, so we can rattle. Right, we can rattle. Oh darn it, I'm spawning there now. Why can't we rattle? Are we in a? No, we're not in a. I don't think we're in a noise muffler. What the heck? We can rat. Oh wait, does that have to be my offhand? We broke our rattle. It's supposed to work. I don't know why it's angry. That is bizarre. I don't know. I don't know what its problem is, but whatever. Yeah. So we just have some random stuff in there. Okay, and then we have the empower, which we're gonna move this episode to try to auto or at least autocraft. We're gonna at least autocraft. So that, yeah, that's that. And then we have our chest that we used to use to store stuff. So we have a bunch of stuff from all the different mods that I never went. Like mainly the portals over there, that I'll get to in a moment. We had some really cool stuff. Like this one gives you night vision, but I already have night vision on. So if you don't know, the armor set, it has like little things that makes it to where we have like speed leggings. So, but we have night vision. So this is disabled. So you can just see the shadows kind of go away, which may or may not be a good thing. But what's really cool about it is you can see under the water, which is nice because water is terrifying. I am also see. You can see in the water, which you can kind of see where I've excavated a little bit some places, but I try to make it to excavate kind of over there where you can't see, but you kind of see, so stop looking. Oh, here's this spot that I custom chiseled. See, you can see how it's like it's special. Yeah, it's because I custom chiseled it. So so the wire would go through it. So that's really cool. I really like that. And here's the water wheel deer. We also have the deer tree. That's its name, deer tree. You know what? How about we name it for this special episode here? We'll name all our animals, maybe. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is what the base looks like without their night vision here. I'll look towards this so it doesn't like hurt your eyes as much. Okay. Look at some name tags. I think we have a bunch of them. Yep. I don't know. How many animals do we have? We have two on the tree. We have water wheel, and we have... Okay, I'll name that one that. Do we have any other animals? I can't think of any more, so here. Okay. So here we go. How about I, get rid of some of my levels? Or we just get 4. Okay. So we're gonna have deer tree. We're gonna have penguin. How do you spell penguin? Uh, penguin? No way. No shot. No shot. Penguin? What the heck? Don't talk. You're not allowed. Okay. Penguin. Is that how you spell penguin? Are you serious? That's how you spell penguin? What? That's ridiculous. Whatever. Okay, and then we have... Oh, what's a good name for a water deer? Water wheel deer? Water deer? Water wheel deer? Deer water? Deer water? um, Agua deer? Shark deer? Land shark deer? Water shark deer? I don't know, I'll just call them water deer. Water deer. That's good enough. Swimming deer? Yeah, whatever. Water deer is fine. We can always change it. And this one's going to be shady deer. Shady deer. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one is for deer tree. I'm out of food. Hold on. I'll eat my chicken dinner in peace. Okay, so here's deer tree. He's been up here since, like, forever in the tree. How did he get up here? I don't know. Damn, deer tree. Bam, penguin. Why do we name it penguin? I don't remember. Go watch the episodes to find out. Okay, so water deer's over here. My poor tree is in massacre right now. So here's water deer. Oh wait, shady deer. We should have done that one because we were over there. He's shady because he's hiding. Look at him. He's like so shady. If you like, listen, it's like this is like the alleyway of the place because this is like the popular area. This is like the alley. He's like hanging out in the alley behind the house. Like he's so shady. There we go, shady deer. Okay. There we go. We did that. Okay, so yeah, we wanted to go up to the top to tour. So we have the metal press, which has been like the most useful machine. Sorry, Grisher. And well, since the beginning, and it's just so incredible. So I really like this machine. It's a really good way to get gears, which is it's the press that's on it now. We have this chest that we made a ton of food to go to Erebus, I believe, and then we didn't need it, so now it just exists there. We have a bunch of books. We have the meat feeder that we don't use anymore, unfortunately, even though it's good. We can just put that in our inventory. Yeah, we have this thing. Seems concerning. It's a withering soul. Yeah. I'm not gonna go over everything in the chest, I don't think. We have this thing that I made accidentally, I think, and then I was like, oh no, it didn't work what I wanted to do. It didn't do what I wanted it to do, so I just set it here. We have the crusher, which is really useful if you don't... Wait. Ah! Why isn't it powered? Oh, it's not doing anything, duh. But yeah, if you throw something in there that's not me... wait, would it crush me? Ah! Okay, yes, it still crushes me. Why did I get scared? I literally... Hold on, what can we crush? We can crush obsidian, can't we? Oh, well, it's... Here, if we... Oh, this is a wireless terminal, which we can wirelessly go to our ME system. So here, we'll get some, I don't know, coal, maybe? Sure, that's not that bad. We still use it. And then it'll make a ton of noise. You know, I should have just put one in there, now that I think about it. Okay. Hold on, I can solve this. Muff. No! Oh yeah, we need the stupid note block. It's so nice how cheap everything is nowadays. I'll make one just for this little machine, Bob. It's actually muffled. Ah! Okay, well, it's muffled. It's not like... It's still there, but it's really hard to hear, kind of now. We have our cactus farm that I need to, have its own thing for. We also have the tree farm, Mabob, here, which is doing its job really well. We have an empty spot here because we used it's for our grass farm over there. We put our fertilizer over there. We have the squeezer, which you don't know what the squeezer does. It takes seeds and makes plant oil, and then we have the, industrial fermenter, which takes wheat and makes ethanol, and then we have those two go to this thing. I even hit little cables, and then that goes to the refinery. We have plant oil, ethanol. We make biodiesel, which also goes to the biodiesel generator, which you can hear. If it was connected. I see. It's not connected, so it can't really produce power. But just know that we could if we really wanted to. Because it is getting diesel, but it makes a lot of noise. You know what? I want to hear it. I don't care. Well, I had to get... Hold on. We can fix this. There we go. Let's go over here real fast. Okay. Dodge the windmill. That's totally useful. Okay. Yes. Don't, is that me? Okay. Then we can turn it on. And that's why it's off. Ah! Darn it. Stop it. This is why we don't use industrial... what is this? Immersive engineering, right? That's what I meant. Same thing. There we go. So we used a little bit of biodiesel, so now I'll have to probably... Or I probably already made more, so we're probably making... It's one of these, maybe. No? No, I guess we just have enough. we didn't use much. We have our willow trees over here. Or willow leaves. And then we have the willow tree part. Willow wood, I guess. And we have the chicken. It is an actual... It's not an evil chicken. You have to be careful. There are evil ones out there. Conspiracy. But... Yeah, our windmill is nice. We have 3 water wheels over here. A water deer. I don't like that name. It needs to be a little better. But yeah, that's the water wheels. It was a pain to set these up. I recommend the video in which we did because it took it agonizing. We have our sugarcane farm that we don't need anymore because we have an actual sugarcane farm right here. We have a wheat farm right here that's a little busted, but it doesn't really matter because we don't really use it anymore. If you're wondering where that went, it went into my dank, which we have... Right, I didn't kill buffaloes, by the way, but right here, this is our dank. I need to make a better one. We haven't made the better one in a while because we just don't need it, really, but Then we have our little temporary farm that we still need to make an actual farm for. Then we have our fire mills that provide TP powder to anything extra utilities because extra utilities has to be a pain in the back. We have a cactus farm, which we already have another cactus farm over there, which I showed you. It's being automatically harvested. And then we have my tree again that's been murdered. Oh, ow. No, don't zap me. Okay, we have here... Oh, no. Oh! Okay, I thought that... Okay, I might have killed the deer because I was entity cramming, but oof. But yeah, we have our deers there that produce fertilizer. If you can look right here. We have the animal sewer, and it's producing sewage. And then that sewage is being made into poop, which then gets fed into the trees, which are right... Well, it would be, but it's not. So right now we're just collecting fertilizer in there. We have this thing that can't be connected, or it's not connected to a network, which is unfortunate. We have our solar panels, which are providing all our power for all our needs. And it makes a fair amount. Is it dark outside? It is dark. It is nighttime right now. So you're like, oh, is it nighttime? Yeah, it is nighttime here. I'll try to... Well, there's no torches, so, I mean, it's going to get dark in a moment. Just want to warn you. So this is what it looks like without night vision. And, oh, I guess there is a torch over here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'll look through the torch so it's not hard on your eyes. There we go. In theory, anyway. Just the sudden change can be a little, We have our, wooden post that we used to use whenever we still used it. We have the noise blocks, which you can step on. Great. Okay. Then over here, these went over here so that we could harvest... I think it was way over here. Eventually, we had the ore excavator going over here for the coal vein because we needed coal at some point. And we have a slime island over there. I filled in a ton of holes. That's why it looks all nice. And then I haven't gotten over there yet because there's no need. We have a windmill right there to generate more GP powder. We have the chicken, apparently. Animals just exist here extensively. It's really interesting. Oh, we had the dark oak tree. The dark oak tree. Which, it had to have surgery. Yeah, it exists like that. Over here, we have our noisy machine, which I just fixed off camera. I did a little bit off camera, by the way. So it kind of filled up with stuff. So I fixed it. I put more drawer upgrades into this, so it should have a fair amount of drawer upgrades to drawer upgrade, or to store stuff, rather. So that is nice. So it's working on that. So basically, these drills... They get the ores that we need, and then those ores go through the pipes to the thing, and then these take out from the pipes, and they produce those, and then we can use them for crafting recipes. So yeah, that's really nice. So right now it's making osmium for us, and then this thing is making gold, and then this thing is making osmium dust, cobblestone, and stuff like that. And over here we have our mob farm, which again I had to fix because we ran out of iron storage, which is right over here, so I put more storage in it. Just to, I think before it had literally 0 storage upgrades, so I made it have a little extra. Essentially, that's how that went. Because I got like 2.5 stacks of emerald upgrades, so I was just like, I'll spread it around. So I did. Then over here, I did add some more drawers off camera. I added this and then this. So those are like, because we made so many stone gears. So yeah, so we have drawers on the other side as well, which I had to upgrade the poop one because we were full on poop, unfortunately. We have our demon ingot thing that we don't use anymore because we're automating it, so I'll have to show you that in a moment. Then we have over here, that's the excavator I was talking about earlier, but this is our grass farm. Sorry, my ADHD is going to have me going all over the place, but I'll get to everything probably. So yeah, this is our fertilizer, which if we had poop in it, here, I'll get some poop for it. Here. There we go, got some poop. Whop. There we go, we ate it all, oh well. Okay, and then it's getting some, and then in theory we should see grass get grown. Why are our pistons not working? What the heck? Oh wait, yeah, we just have to wait for the, yeah, see? And then we'll break that, and then this will pick it up, which apparently we're breaking stuff. What do we, dandelions. Are we really full on dandelions? We're full on dandelions. Oh yeah, I learned that the drawers only store 2,000. I thought it was 8,000, but it's only 2,000. So right now, I need to make more emerald upgrades. So let me do that real fast. It shouldn't take too long. Oh wait, we do need to make drawers though. Drawer is a really cool word because you can just type it with one hand. It's really nice. Here, I'll just take these since these are already like pretty much made. Okay. Okay. Nope. This one. And then emerald. Bam. Get some of those. Let's upgrade this so that way this doesn't happen anymore. There's deer, tree, and penguin. Bop, 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 bop. Sure. I don't know, just spread it around a little bit. Why not? Okay, this one does not need drawer upgrades. There we go. We got it drawer upgraded. But now this should be, yeah, it's already sucked it all. It's sucking it all up. Yeah, good boy. Okay, so that's that. And then we have all these machines up here, which produce... This one produces cobblestone, this one produces cobblestone, this one produces silicon, this one produces glass, this one produces sand, gravel, stone, ice. No, that's packed ice, excuse me. This is ice, and this is snowballs. And then it gets its water from the ender roar, yeah. And yeah, okay, and then we have our temporary chicken setup that got all the chickens, if you're wondering where they were, or where they went, well, I let them free because I saw that they were getting munched by wolves. This little contraption, if you're curious on what it is one word. Disappointment. Anyway, over here, let's give me a shovel. We have buffalo. And then I think here, no, here, no, here, no, here, here. Okay, well, that's just a buffalo still. Shh, be quiet. Where are our deer? I thought they were right here. Ah, there they are. Here's the deer. There's only 2 of them, apparently, and they're very low health for some reason. There's our deer. Okay, sick. Why do we have them there? Because we originally... Oh, hold on. Originally, we had pens where the grass farm is, but we... Oh, yeah, we have a chicken farm, too. Kind of forgot about it because the grass farm's covering it, but right here we have a chicken farm that is feeding chickens, and we're getting chicken from it, so that's nice. And eggs and feathers and such. Yeah, but originally we had chickens there, but they got eaten by wolves, so I made a box farm over there. And I think that's everything over here. Oh, there's a cyclops over there. Oh, the giant crab's still here. Is it still low health, or is it a different one? Okay, no, it's the same crab. Okay, yeah, we have the giant crab. That's ginormous. You want me for scale? Oh, me for scale? Don't, I don't want it to one-shot me, so I'm not gonna get too close. I don't know if it's hostile. Is it hostile? I don't know if it's hostile. I don't think it is. I thought it despawned. I was about to cry. But we have... You know what? Let's name it. I'll name it Mr. Krabs. I don't think it's possible. Oh wait, and it is possible for me to get killed since I don't have any levels on me. Let's get levels. Because if you don't know, my armor has it to where it can take levels before my health. So I'm like almost unkillable if I have enough levels on me. So here, let's get a name tag. Name. Oh, well, I need to... Oh, for the love. I just got all the levels, but now I need to undo the levels because... Crap in Minecraft can't just make it to where it takes the right amount of experience. Ender.io, or not Ender.io, yeah, I don't know, Ender.io, like, this takes, like, the correct amount of experience, but Minecraft is just like, if you have 100 levels and you need 1 experience, we'll take it from 100 to 99 for some stupid reason. I don't know why, like, it's so annoying. Anyway, Mr. Krabs. Is there supposed to be a space here? I don't know, I don't like it. Okay, and then I need to get my levels back again, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's not like retrieve 100 for some reason, but whatever. Why do I have 222 levels always try to have that? It's because I 222 is my favorite number. 222. Oh yeah, by the way, we live in a savannah, so we don't have to deal with this nightmare. Unfortunately, there's a river biome right here, so... Oh yeah, and also, this is hovering, so that's a thing. But yeah, we have like a little rain biome right here. We live in the savannah, so we don't ever have to deal with it typically. That's a 10. That's supposed to be mining 10, but we don't have the battery over there. So here, let's name this. Hopefully it won't insta-shot me. I don't know. I think it's passive. Please, please, please. Okay, there we go. He's named Mr. Krabs now. Okay. Don't fall in Erebus, whatever you do. This is another portal. This is it's deactivated for a reason, let's say that. If you want to look back at the video, it's called like Icica Sucks, I believe is what it's called. It sucks. Yeah, this is the Aether, which is fine. The Erebus sucks too. Basically, in every biome sucks to an extent, but this one sucks the most. Then we have Erebus, which sucks because it's all bugs. It sucked, yeah. Erebus sucked because, well, it just finding the stuff we needed to find. Nether sucks because of like all the demon stuff. Atomb sucked because again it has the same problem that Erebus had, that we had to find some random structure in the middle of nowhere and it's all desert. And then also the Atomb, like the meteorites that we had to find for AE2 was a pain. This is our Singularity tank that we had, but we moved it to our mob farm over there. You just had to suck me, didn't you? But yeah, we have an enchanter over here, which is for wood. Magical wood. Oh, what? And we have our bed here. We have beds all over the place. Rain biome. Let's see. What else have you not seen? Oh, yeah, we can go to the mob farm. You know, I showed you the mob farm, didn't we? Have lights on there so we can turn off, the mob farm. We also have a little, I don't want to get sucked in. I've done that too many times where I get sucked in here and we have fans that blow you into this and then you can't, like, see there's a fan there, there's a fan there, there's a fan right here. And then you get sucked into the middle and then you can't escape and it sucks because that thing does a fair... I mean, we could upgrade it to do more damage, but it would probably insta-kill me. Well, it wouldn't, but I mean, it could if it had no levels. So yeah, it's a little dangerous with it. We have an XP tank here, which takes XP, but the issue is that we're using too much XP for our auto crafters. So I'll have to go over that. This is our chest to deal with stuff. I'm pretty sure that's almost everything. Oh yeah, we have our whole roots set up that I totally neglected. So we have the mortar, which is nice to do some recipes. We can like take this and then we can get, I don't know, a dandelion here. Let's get some dandelions and like make them useful. Here. I don't know, we'll take 22 dandelions because why not? What? The game's angry. 22 dandelions. It was like, I'll give you 21, but 22, that's pushing it, apparently. So then we put that in there, and then we go like, whop. Whoops. Yeah, we can do 5 at a time. We can also do blaze rods to get blaze powder as well. I used the thing to store the thing. This is for spells that we never got to, because I don't like it. And then we have this for the pyre, which can make a bunch of things, and we have the Fey Crafter to make the Endervoir that you can see right over there, and obviously other stuff. This is to make wool. We use flax to make wool, and then this thing is to like crush stuff into dyes. Yeah, this thing is to use the Ambrosian shards, which you get from the Aether, to like freeze stuff. No, this is the freezer. You freeze stuff with ice stone, but then this is like to do something, enchant maybe, something like that. We have a dead bush here because we wanted to make it something else. A cocoa beans, but it didn't work because I was doing it wrong. We have the oldie arc furnace that was a pain to make, but it is existing. And we have the graphite electrodes. We don't use it anymore. And this is how you would refresh the electrodes, and we also make this stuff from it, which we need to automate actually. We have ye oldie smeltery, which we have it automated to auto pipe lava, which we're out of lava, but we don't use the smeltery anymore anyway, so it's fine. We have blood in there because I fell in there probably. Yeah, that sounds realistic. And then we have this for storage for the arc furnace electrodes, which is the thing that I was just talking about right there. So we put that in there to make the electrodes. Okay. And then we have our AFK fish farm right here that I AFK fished in for a little bit. We have the solar neutron activator, which we taken the lithium and we make the triuthium. I don't quite know. It's something like that. We have the coke oven, which is making. Oh, it should have, but we don't need it anymore. It makes coke. Again, don't need it anymore. Then we have this, which was our. Let's fist the grass. Oh yeah, we sealed it all up. Okay, well, it was our like fish farm storage. This is still kind of our fish farm storage, and then these we used to go into drawers for our fish farm storage, but we don't need it anymore, so I got rid of its position was terminated because it just wasn't useful anymore. Oh, up here we have our alloy kiln, which we like never used, and then we have our kiln, which we like again never used, but we made, which was a pain, but whatever. Let's see. We have our charred tree over there. We have the tree that I mined the leaves instead of the wood accidentally, and I think I just left it there. So that was fun. We have our chest. That's from the original getting the laser drills. So we just have a bunch of ores in it. So I wanted to see how it worked. And it did not work the way I thought. Okay, and I think that's pretty much everything. Oh yeah, the lone dark oak sapling over there is for me to test if the dark oak tree will grow if I just go one by one. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, considering how it sat there for ages. We're also out of food somehow again. Oh yeah, over here, I totally missed this part. This is our auto wheat farm, which I guess, now that I think about it, we have two of them. And then we have our white mushroom farm, which should be, yeah, white mushroom seeds that gets fed into there. And we're actually missing our farmer to automate that, because there we have a sugarcane farm using it. So, yeah. Pretty sure that's everything. Oh, we have our trophies. So we started the series. If you want to look at the episode date in this recording, it will show that it's like January 5th is when this episode should be releasing. It's January 3rd today. You'll see if I take a screenshot, which will probably happen soon in the later in the episode. But if we do that, you can see September 3rd is when we got the first trophy. Then we got September 4th. We played a lot in the beginning when we used to have backlog, but unfortunately, I just refuse apparently nowadays. We have September 7th, which we got the Roots trophy, which is that little the pyre over there. That's what that is. Then we got the Atum trophy September 15th. Then we got, oh my word, it's kind of hard to see it all in one screen, but we have the September 17th trophy, which that is for getting into Erebus. Then we have this one, which is for something. It's been a while. Okay, September 17th has been a little bit from then. Then we have the September 19th one, which is for like completing Icica, I believe. Then we have September 21st, which is for applied energistics, and then we have September 22nd, which is applied energistics, and we have October 23rd. It's been a while since we got in a trophy because this one's October 27th, but we're getting there slowly. Yeah, this is the impossible oil sand that just floats. It's just sand. It has sand physics, but it just doesn't, I guess. But I'm pretty sure that has explained everything. I'm like 89% sure. We have our windmill. That is lovely. Okay. Yeah, we already explored down there. Okay. Now we have the base, which took a while to design this. By a while, I just mean like a few hours, maybe like 4, 5 hours, maybe. Nah, 4. I think 4 hours. Making the base, though, it took like I would say 15 hours. Well, I mean, I think, yeah, about 15 hours. Something like that. I don't know. I say the times in the episode that I made it. It's been a while since I made the base, though, so... Right here... Sorry, I'm a little out of water. Because I haven't drank much today. But here we have the thermoelectric boiler, which makes... It inputs... Well, wait, is this the first machine, or is this one? Well, it takes in water, and then it outputs steam, and then the steam gets used over here for the pressurized reaction chamber, or the PRC. See the steam? Then we have the resistive heater, which is supposed to use power to heat up the thermoelectric boiler to produce the steam. It can blow up, but it hasn't yet, so that's good news. We have the thermal evaporation controller plant. I think it's actually called plant, but it doesn't say. But it takes in water, and it makes brine, and we use the brine to then turn it into lithium, I believe. We took the machine, we like goblined the machine because we don't really make it anymore. But yeah, so this thing has lithium still, and then we would put it in this machine here to make that lithium just like gas or something, and then we put it in here to make a different thing, and then yeah. Here it was for something originally. I think we just made it to quickly make something. I believe it was to make the mob farm that makes the witches in our mob farm. We have like 2 mob farms in one. Then we have our cobblestone generator, which we're full on cobblestone, so and we don't need it because we have that one. We have like so much cobble. We don't need it. We also have this, which is constantly making obsidian, so that is fun. You have the lava fabricator, which is using an insane amount of RF. It costs 200,000 RF to make 1 bucket of lava. It's insane. It's probably by far our most power intensive thing. Although other than a mob farm might, or the mob farm inside the mob farm might be the most power intensive. This thing is to make the ender resonators or other things here. You can see what it does here. You make a totemic capacitor, make tormented enderman head. It can make zombie electrode, Z logic controller, ender resonator, which is what we use, electro contractor, which I don't think we've ever made. Guardian diode, which we have made. Tin canister. I don't want to make that. And copper canister. Well, I guess we're going to have to do that at some point. We have our alloy smelter, which we used to use before we automated pretty much everything over the course of the last, like, 40 episodes, probably. Oh, even. We have our sentient enders, which are made from, you know, the ender resonators. That is nice. Oh, it also does other things, including... Just a lot of stuff. I don't want to go over it all. We had to sacrifice our bats. We had pet bats at some point, Batty and Batterson. No, I have not forgotten. And we sacrificed them to make the flight controller units, so that way we could make the dark selenium thrusters, which that way we could make the powered spawner, which is the other spawner inside the mob farm that we have now. So yeah, this is the one that costs a lot. And it costs a lot to make and use, so yeah. We have this, which makes grains of pie. That's pretty much its only purpose. And then that's just the output from that. This is the mechanical drying basin that the quest book made us make, which we never used again. But the other one we did actually use, and we're still using to this day, above at the, whenever we get the ores. Okay, so this little clump of nightmare here, this is just to test it. I don't think we ever used that. These are just some fluids, fire, water, and nutrition distillation. Okay, so... this thing here, so we're taking water down there and we're pumping it into here to get heavy water, and then the heavy water is going in here to make hydrogen and then oxygen. With the oxygen we would just output. We could dump it if we really wanted to, but we're only using the hydrogen. Then the hydrogen, no, this makes a different thing. I think it makes diother, I don't crap know how to say it. Okay, and then we also get triothium from the remember that solar panel thing up there that we were talking about, like the thing, yeah, that thing makes this. And that makes that, and it makes DT fuel, which DT fuel gets combined with steam to make redstonia crystals, which we can show you right here. See? Steaming redstonia crystals, excuse me. So yeah, that's what that makes. So over here, we have our marble, which we have 290k marble, which is a ton of marble. We have our little machine block thingamabob over here. So what it does is it pulverized oil sand, which you saw the floating block up there, and then that gives tar and bitumen, which the bitumen drawer is behind this. I'm not going to go look at it. So yeah, we get bitumen, we make crude oil. Crude oil gets made into naphtha and then also sulfur. And then the naphtha gets made into refined fuel. Or does the refined fuel make the sulfur? I don't remember. And then the tar or bitumen get combined to make dark ingots, and the dark ingots get combined with refined fuel to make energized... I forgot the word for it. Hold on. Aha, here it is. Energized dark ingots. So yeah, that is what that does. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure... oh yeah, and then we also made machines up here to take pulverized coal to make liquefied... hold on, how do you say it? Liquefied coal, and then we turn that into naphtha, and then we turn that into refined fuel, which in theory the refined fuel is supposed to go into the compression dynamo to make power, but I never dealt with it because it's a pain. And then we have the thermomediator to freeze this to have it coolant, but I don't think it really worked. So yeah, and then over here we have our kind of automatic metallurgic infuser. Again, it was useful before we spent like 40 episodes automating everything, which we'll get to in a moment. Again, with this, the same thing. We have our atomic reconstructor. You want to hear the sounds? Hold on, let's get some sand. Something useful. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? Oh, it's such a good sound. I love it so much. Okay, and then we got some soul sand from that because it just converts random stuff, which we were actually going to mess with this thing today to automate Elventium, which we need to do. Okay, so this thing we only use really once, so this thing enchants stuff, and so does this thing. This extracts the enchantments actually, which was insanely useful. Not anymore though, really. So then we have this little complicated machine that I should move out of here, but it's a nightmare. So yeah, so right now we have some logic processors, which I'm actually going to take and put in a drawer in a moment. So yeah, we put like gold in here to make these logic processors, and then other items to make, you know, the other things. So this is the methodology, which we make methodologic ingots or whatever the crap they're called. This is a silicon one that makes the printed silicon, which you should probably make some more of actually. So here, let's get some silicon. Let's get, it's lagging maybe? Okay, we got some silicon. You know, put the silicon in there, and then you can see it in the pipe going in there. You can see it. Press it right here, and you get some printed silicon. And then the silicon would go into this, and then that go into this. We actually ran out of silicon, it seems, so we need more of that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Apparently, I have to do it one at a time. There we go. I'll just continue. It's muffled, I guess. But here, let's get the print or the logic processors over here. Because I was saving the drawer for them. Up. There we go. If you're wondering what the other one next to that is for the annihilation cores or the formation cores, I don't know which one we're missing, but we need that in there. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else we've got. Okay, we have the brewing stand, which I don't think we've ever used. Well, no, I think we used it for fire potions that we thought we needed for Erebus, but we never did. And then we have the Darksteel Anvil, which messes with our upgrades for our armor that we have on currently. So this is the night vision, and this is the empowered. Then we have the speed, we walk faster, and this one is just power. Whenever it's powered, it negates fall damage. So if you're curious why we can just fall and take no damage, that's why. Here we have our patterns, so we can go here and we could craft anything we want here by just clicking a button, which is really nice. So if you wanted more chicken dinners, which since we only have one of, I'll try to make it. It's like a 1% chance it's going to work, so let's see if it's going to work. So then we can come over here. In theory, we should see this number increase. I hope it does, but sometimes it breaks. Hey, it's increasing! Oh my word, so we went 21 that way. Yep, see? And then we can turn that into that, and then we can get 22 of them. So yeah, that's really cool. So then, yeah, we can just make whatever we want right here, which is so cool. And then, like, some of those get made from over here. This is like our automatic thing. So this is like the useful alloy smelter, which has a really good capacitor in it, so that way it can work fast. And then we have the compactor, which we don't really use any of these machines anymore because we automated everything pretty much. And then we have a little tiny gap right here, which is lovely. Okay, and now over here we have all the automation setup stuff, which is a nightmare to deal with because it takes so much of these pipes, which is really just annoying to get to here because it has to go from all the way our ME system, and it has a wrap like below and then around to up here. But here, hold on if I can get through. Hello? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my word. Okay, well, whatever. We have over there, we're making the compressed diamond, and then we're making compressed obsidian, and then compressed redstone, then compressed diamond, and then those all get made into the thingamabobs that we need. So, like, I can show you. This one's making atomic. No, this one's not making the atomic alloy. It's making the enriched alloy or something. This one's making the refined alloy. This one, that one back there, I believe, is making. Can I not see? I don't think I can see, no. But it's one of these is making the atomic alloy. I don't know which one. I think this one's making the atomic alloy. I think that one's making the enriched alloy dust or something like that. Sorry, I can't see it. It's the only one I shouldn't be able to see. This one's making. Yeah. We already know. Yeah. Okay, over here we have this one, which is making dirt, I believe. This one's crushing the sugarcane to make the biofuel to go into here to make the dirt. And it makes it 555,000 dirt, I believe. Yep, 555,000 dirt. So that's what we have in the ME system. We actually have extra because it was messing with stuff off camera. This one makes steel rods. This one makes steel plates. This one makes 10 gears. Yeah, this one makes, I don't remember which this one makes, but it makes something. Fine, I guess I can find out for you. Here, let's look. It makes polished stone. Okay. Okay, we need to manually select our stone, which is totally similar to that stone. Don't even pay attention to it. Yeah, and we actually have a facade right below this machine. That way it all connects, like, correctly, which is nice. Okay, over here, we have our compactor. Oh, wait, we have actually above there next, because this is the order in which we made it. So right here we have the pulverized coal. Over here we have the pulverized obsidian. Over here we have the refined obsidian ingots. Over here we have the dark steel ingots getting on. These are all automated stuff that just makes it until you see this number right here. That's how much it makes, and then it stops. So we have nether quartz dust. Then we have crushed lapis, which that's like the most useless one. We have solarium, which is nice. We have end steel ingots, which is also nice. Then down here, we have iron rods. No, this is the iron. No. One of them's iron plates, one of them iron rods. This one is melodic alloy ingots. This one is electrical steel. This one is that tree farm that we have. This one goes in there, and then it makes planks for us, and then it also gives off tree stuff, which this thing takes the tree stuff and make it from resin. It makes the resin into rosin. It's a 25%, or no, it's a 50% chance, but it's basically a 25% chance. This one makes something, and this one also makes something. It's like just one of those one things. And then this one, glowstone ingots, and this one makes glass ingots. And then up here, this is our newest one. That still has channels, hopefully. So this one makes Ozgop glass lapis, or no, Ozgop lapis. My bad, I said it incorrectly. This one makes what do you make? Hold on, let me just find out real quick. Demon ingots, right? There we go. This one makes, oh, it's still making actually. We make niter with that. And with this one, we make crushed diamond dust, or just diamond dust. This one makes copper dust. I might be able to see it. Pulverized copper, excuse me. This one makes pulverized tin. And then this one makes mithril, which right now we're out of something. What are we out of? Mana dust. Oh, yeah, because we just create mana dust so slowly. How much mithril do we have? I'm curious, because I guess that's where we're limited. Let's look at how much mithril we have. We're crawling on the ceiling. Wait, it's right there. See how much mithril we got. Spell it wrong. 883 mithril. That's insane. We're reducing it slowly because here I can show you. We have this over here. It's really cool wool. It doesn't do anything. It just looks cool. It's one of the only decoration stuff that we have other than, the base itself. But this is going to get replaced eventually. Can you see this stuff? You can. Okay. With a teleporter right here, which I was going to maybe make this episode, but instead I want to automate Elementium so it's easier to make it next episode or something. So yeah, I would really love to make the teleporter because I've been wanting to for like over 50 episodes now. I just haven't dealt with it. Which 50 episodes has been months for me, so. And you, I guess. So here we have our temporary room that was supposed to be temporary, but we made it permanent, so that's nice. So otherwise I would have made it a lot bigger and nicer looking because all the floor and ceiling is just cobblestone, but it's been chiseled to make it look nicer. This was our cage for Batty and Batterson, which we don't have anymore, so it's just a reminder of an empty room that used to be lively, but it's not anymore because they died. I mean, they sacrificed themselves for a worthy cause. This is what makes the dirt into clay. This is what produces the water vapor to make the clay. These are controller blocks. If you're wondering why we have so many, it's because I'll show you later. This is our molecular assemblers, which makes the patterns like all this stuff. It makes all this. So yeah, and then we have our security terminal, which allows us to have this thing. We have, here, we'll start over here. We have our ME chest, which is useful. I just used it off camera. So what I do is I take stuff like, it's probably the worst way to do it, but what you do, or what I do rather, is I use it for this purpose. So I take out whatever has a drawer, like demon ingots, I believe should have a drawer. So I take that out. Oh, and stone gears. Yeah, we have a ton of stone gears. I fixed it so we don't make like zillions of stone gears. So this is what I do whenever I forget to make a drawer for something, because our ME system decides, oh, well, I guess I'll put that in a random drive. I just didn't deal with exporting all this out. Oops, we got some terracotta out. So yeah, then you just take all this out and then show it in there. And then bam. And then this drive was yellow before, but now it is green. See? I just made all the other ones green, so I just didn't make that one because it was only orange, so I was like, meh. Or maybe I was saving it for an example for this episode. We have our crafting units. There's two of them. That one's a big boy one. That one has the 64-bit. These are just 1K bits. But this is to auto-craft the stuff, because in order to auto-craft, all this stuff, we need, like, a brain. This is kind of like the brain. Okay, and then this thing is making GP powder for us. So we have, this is what holds all the ingredients, because we can't have 4 inputs on the side. So that's what that is. Then we have this, which makes grout and polished stone, and the polished stone goes up there to make the thing that we need. Remember the resonator up there, and this one makes grout, so it cooks the grout to make the seared brick, my bad. That's what it does. And then these are, whoops, that's a spoiler. But, I mean, unless you watch the rest of the episodes, and this is to import into here. Okay. Yeah, for the ingredients. Okay, over here, we have the RF powder, which we actually are going to go over this episode because we need to do something with it because we are not making RF powder, which is a huge issue. So we need to fix that. And this is to make coal coke, and this goes into here, which makes coal coke and iron to make it makes steel, but we don't need any more steel. We don't need any more coal coke, so it's not making it. Remember the coal coke oven thing that's like a huge multi-block? Yeah, that's why I said it's not useful, because we replaced it with these two things. This thing makes mushrooms. It's a shroom thing, yeah. That's what that's purpose is, because we need shrooms for something. What do we need it for again? We need it for something. No. What do we need it for? Was it for... Oh, yeah, we need it for mushroom stew, I believe. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so then we have the downstairs, which I don't ever want to go to, but... Here we go. Here's my total... Like, look at the cable management. Look how nice it looks. You don't have to look at anything else. Don't look over here. You know what? I'm gonna make you look. Look at it. Look at the nightmare. Oh, some people are shaking in their boots from that. But listen, if you ever want to see a Factorio playthrough, let me know. Oh no, the spaghetti. Okay, here's the sticks. Oh, this is like the best machine. The stick automation. Oh my word. This makes chiseled stone and stone slabs. That way we can make the machine frames that we need. This one makes pyrotheum dust. This one makes cryotheum dust. This one makes aerotheum dust. This one makes petrotheum dust. This one makes bronze blend to make RF powder. And this one makes stone gears for my sanity. And then there's one over here. If we can get to it. Hold on. It's a little difficult. Because again, if I would have known that this would have been like all of our channels, I would have made it a lot nicer. But unfortunately I didn't. And now it's far too late to replace it. IMO. This one makes mana dust with all the different dust and RF powder, which we're out of RF powder. Imagine because our mana dust... Because we were making mana dust and then it used all our powder, which used the other thing that we're going to have to make. Okay, over here we also have more machines. So this puts in gold, and then the gold goes in here to drop the gold into the... Remember the thing that you said we replaced earlier? And puts it in there, and we make demon ingots, and the vacuum just picks it all up. That's the thing I wanted. I was looking for this. Okay. This is what I wanted to see. I was wondering where it went, but I guess that's where it went. And then over here we have all the things going to the other things connecting with the AMI system. Yeah, I'm not following the drawer cables, or the, not drawer cables, but the AMI cables for you. And I believe that's actually almost everything, but over here. Okay, so over here, we just made this recently. But this one makes sulfur into blaze powder. This one, this is for the dusts. This one makes snowballs to make blaze powder, which we just saw. This one makes niter to make the other dust, one of them. This one makes pulverized obsidian and with XP to make another dust. And this one is the pain, stupid, awful trash machine that makes XP bottles for the RF powder. And this is to make gunpowder into sulfur, which we'll see in a moment, which somehow we ran out of sulfur, which is actually pretty impressive considering we had a ton of it. And this is just making hydrogen and oxygen from water, and it's not that complicated. Just an electrolytic separator. And then we're dumping the excess of oxygen. That way we don't have too much. Yeah. And then, yeah, so all those cables that you can see right here are the thick cables that go over to the automation things that we were talking about earlier. Okay. This is how I transverse the area. So, by the way, this is why we have so many controllers, because underneath we're using all of them for useful purposes. Oh. So, yeah. I believe that's pretty much everything, except for our... Well, we don't need to show it off, but we have Grains of Infinity automation. Oh, well, fine. I guess we're showing it off because we're going down here, apparently. We have Grains of Infinity automation, which maybe will show us the magic of the Grains of Infinity. It looks like nothing's happening in this little pool of water. It's fire water, by the way, if you wanted to know. I think, yeah, so you can see it right there in the... Nope, wrong way. That way. Fire water. And that's on Bedrock in the overworld. And then that, eventually, if we have enough time... we just have it blocked off, that way it doesn't spill everywhere, because we have to have it in a certain radius for the absorption hopper, see? It's in this little box right here. Oh, see? We just saw it right there. So eventually it will explode in a flash of, like, light, which is, it's so nice that we automated it. So, yeah. So before we had to, like, get flint and steel and, like, here. We had to get flint and steel at one point and do that. And then eventually, it would explode. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to do this anymore. It was so agonizing. Oh, what? It robbed us. What the heck? Okay, I guess we'll test it 3 times. It's exploding back there. We got some. It gets picked up and then immediately with the absorption hopper. You should see it if one of these actually works. I swear, if it goes into the other fire, I'm going to be upset. Because I think it can burn. I believe I tested it, and it can burn itself, which is stupid. You would think something born in the flame would be immune to the flame, but unfortunately it isn't for some weird reason. Robbed us? We don't get robbed this often. I don't. Oh, there we go. Finally. Then, we get Grains of Infinity. So that is exciting. Yeah, see? Grains of Infinity. Yeah, and that's what this farm does. Woo! I don't remember. I thought I sealed the hole, but I guess I unsealed it. Yeah, so our XP, I don't know if we're making enough XP, because this thing sucks up all the XP to make the things that we need to make. But I might have to, increase the amount of XP we get from, like, making another farm. Or making it even just bigger, honestly. So yeah, honestly, to get out of here, I'm just gonna use this thing. Oh, sure, we reset a spawn to this thing. Now! Okay. There we go. We're here now. Let's reset our spawn point. Oh, I guess we're just gonna sleep. Okay, there we go. We have slept. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty much everything. I'm actually like 99% sure that is everything in the base. Oh, wait, we have this thing over here. This makes gravel and sand. This makes refined diesel ingots or something like that. Let's see, what does it actually make? Energized osmium ingots. Close enough. It uses diesel for that. Remember the diesel generator that we have up there? It also uses diesel. Biodiesel for this as well. Biodiesel generator, excuse me. Pretty sure that is everything. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's probably other stuff that I maybe have forgotten, but that's basically everything of importance, I believe. Like, I'm trying to think of what else, and I can't think of anything. We have the end spot, but there's no need to go in the end because it's terrifying with it. I mean, this is our base, yeah. We don't have a row of pink flowers anymore, I just realized, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that is everything, I believe. So, that is exciting. Right now, I guess we're going to move on to the next... Oh, well, honestly, this took the whole episode. So maybe instead I'll just make this episode a tour. And then episode 101 we'll do the Empowerer stuff. Because I still need to go in the testing world and mess with stuff. I'll have to do that on camera, though. So that's fine. I didn't expect this to take... I'm sorry I'm so slow with stuff. Oh, this little machine over here, if you're curious, is a solar panel to make GP powder. Or GP power, again. So yeah, sorry I took so long with doing the tour. I mean, we have done 100 episodes of stuff, so... And this is our way of proving it, so I guess. So, is exciting. I'm glad we went over pretty much everything. So yeah, that is nice. And then episode 200, which we will probably make, because if you're curious of what we have to do still, and if you're like, oh, you're probably close to the end, right? 100 episodes? So here, I haven't looked at the quest book in ages, because all we've been doing recently is just automating stuff. But yeah, quest book. So, oh yeah, we got done with page 1. Don't worry. Yeah, there's only 18 pages. Don't worry. Hold on. You know what? For you, I will move over here. Whoops, over here. So it's a little easier for you to see stuff. Okay. I'm back. So then, yeah, you can see all the chapters now. And we have 1 done. And yeah, there's totally only 18 chapters. Don't worry about it. And yeah, so we got 1. You got 2 done. You got 3 done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it pretty much ends there, you know? Like, there's no need to continue. I mean, there's... Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters left? Like, you know what? Maybe we are close to getting done. Oh, wait. There's more. Oh, wait. There's more. There's 30, technically, but it's pretty much only 29. So, in theory, we're not even halfway there. The funniest part is that we did the easy part. The easy part's first. So, and it depends on who you ask, I suppose, but I would say it is. Because right now, we kind of reached to get to episode, or chapter 13, excuse me, because we really wanted the laser drill right here, because that's how we get, like, infinite resources, so that's really cool. Right now, we need to probably reach to get the seeds, but we won't unlock even all the seeds. We'll just unlock the tier 1 seeds, which the tier 1 seeds are still nice. We don't need the ice seeds. Grains of Infinity seeds, we don't need those either. Really, we don't need much of these. But the tier 2 and like all the other seeds are really useful. The tier 1 seeds are okay. It would still help a lot. But, So yeah, tier 13, we're still on this chapter technically. This is the one we're working on. We had to make all these pain generators that I don't want to do because then we had to automate all the generators. And I'm like, I have other things to automate, to be honest, because then we need to do a rainbow generator. Then we have to run the rainbow generator to make the rainbow block, which is just stone burnt in the resonator. But first we have to do it. And then we can get a grid power, which would be nice, because this makes 200 grid power, which then we can get rid of all our other grid power machines. But there's no need to, but it would just be really nice, because then we can actually use the speed upgrades for the grid power. Because right now we can't, because we don't make enough of it. So yeah. So then we have Abyssal Craft and such to do, which I am somewhat excited for. I haven't ever really done this mod. We can actually get the Dank dock, which is actually pretty cool, honestly, but we don't ever need it. We won't ever use it, rather, because there's just no need. Oh no. We have to make these crafting tables, which I don't want to do. We have blood magic, which I'm actually been excited for the entire chapter. I just haven't got to it yet. We're gonna do more progress. We haven't been doing progress recently. We've just been like automating like all of a lot of stuff. So right now we're gonna go and automate this that we got in like chapter 12. So we still need to do that. We just made this. Oh wait, we made this. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I didn't detect this, so we didn't. Oh darn it, it didn't count. That's really annoying. But what can you do, I guess? Yeah, but this is the teleporter that I said I wanted a long time ago. At this point, and we still need to do all this. Yeah, but the blood magic I am pretty excited for. I've always wanted to do it, I just haven't yet. I'm excited for it until I had to do it. And then this is, the agriculture. This is Botania. Oh, no, excuse me. This is blood magic and Abyssal Craft. Oh, I thought it was... okay, the life and mana title is a little confusing to me then. So yeah, then we, finish this off. Oh, well. Then we go to Botania and blood... And we actually finish up blood magic. No, it says finish up Botania. When we start Botania? Oh, okay. It literally is right there. I'm blind. Sorry. So yeah, and then we finish up Botania. Oh, this is a copy and paste machine that I don't know why it's logged behind so much stuff, but it is, I guess. Botania. Oh, this is really nice. This would be the best capacitor, which would be really nice to get, because right now we have the second best, technically. It depends if you count the totemic capacitor. This one is Thumbcraft, which I'm interested in doing, because I've never done it before, so I would be interested. Which witch is which? This is Witchery. Well, no, it's not Witchery. It's the Witch mod. I forgot what it's called. I don't remember, honestly. Witchcraft. I believe it's called Witchcraft. Yeah, we even have hearts, apparently, and voodoo dolls. Yeah, so that would be interesting. I'm excited for that. We haven't had much mods, or we haven't done much with magic mods, but we're gonna have to with this mod, so I'm excited for that. We have more Thaumaturgy and the Digital Estonia storage, which I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of it. So that would be exciting to do. I have no idea. Is it just ME, but like weird? Interesting. What is that? Sorry, I haven't looked much into these chapters. And this is Lightning Craft, which I've, again, never heard of, really. But I guess I'm excited to go into it. Just to see what it is. Until I have to do it again. Ooh, Astral Sorcery. Astral Sorcery is one of those that I really want to do. But I want to do it again until I have to do it, essentially, because it's going to be a pain. But I love Astral Sorcery. It's such a cool mod to, like, take stuff from the stars and have, like, constellations and such. So, yeah, that would be really cool. And then we have Galactic Craft, which we can explore other planets, like Venus, Mars, the Moon, stuff like that. So, yeah, that would be exciting. So, yeah, we can make all the rockets and such. How do we land on Venus? That's a good question. I don't know. But then we have Draconic Evolution, which is really amazing. Oh, and then Package Auto, I believe, is how you unlock a lot of making stuff that's pain. Also with in Mystical Agriculture, we unlock it slowly to get all the seeds, because it's not just immediately we get all these. That's what I was trying to say earlier. But yeah, and then we unlock the armor right here. Literally, the title for it, you can see, is OP, because it's a really good armor, and that's what our next armor. Well, after Stellar Alloy Armor, that is next. which is in chapter 25. So it's a long ways away, but I'm excited for it. I'm not excited for this. I don't want the pen ultimate crafting table. I don't want it. But yeah, this is a potato armor. Then you slowly upgrade it to this armor. And then we, like, which I've never dealt with this mod. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I'm excited to go into it. It's like the, sorry for the noise. But it's like the, that was me, yeah. But it's like the periodic table of elements, and you make pretty much everything with it. It's really cool. I'm really interested in it. Again, and until I have to do it. But if you don't know what that means, it means I'm excited for the mod, like for like the idea of it, but it's not going to be fun to go through it. Like to get all the resources and such. I mean, it is going to be fun, of course, but it's just like the I guess I'll just say work that you have to put into it, but it's not the word I wanted to use. Not the effort either, but whatever. Universe Golf, wow. What is this mod? RF Tools? I haven't ever messed with RF Tools, so I don't know what to expect with this. So I'll be interested. I believe there's teleporters or matter transporters or whatever the crap it's called. So that's interesting. Ooh, EMC. This one's I'm really excited for EMC too. I'm like really excited for EMC. So EMC is always one that I've always like been interested in, and I'm so excited to get into it. I've never done it obviously before, but yeah. And then this is the most nightmare chapter of them all. We have to make the creative items. Yeah. Here, I'll go through it for you to show you how awful it is. I'll start with the bookcase. Okay. So first we have to go with the chaotic core, which you get from Draconic, of course. Which you get these from slaying the Chaos Guardian 1,000 meters, or is it 10,000 blocks away from, or 10,000 meters, blocks, same thing, from the end, and then you slay it, and it's pain, because it's actually strong, and then you get the chaotic cores, and then you make the chaotic cores into corrupted cores, and you use corrupted cores to make the corruption core, and then you use corruption core to make the oak bookcase, because, of course, and then you use a taste of the rainbow, too, which we also need the rainbow stone, which is what I was talking about earlier. You use Stoneburst and the rainbow generator, you need active to make the rainbow stone. But then you make it the creative oak bookcase, and then you use that to make the creative dank. You can also use it to smelt 1.5 items, but probably not going to do that, I would say. Then we could also, never do this. I mean, do this. Yeah, so, yeah, 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 So then that makes that. Yeah, you thought it was over? Hilarious. Yeah. 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 Oh, I don't think it's over, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's the funny part. So the creative ME storage cell. Where do we go off of? I think we can go off yeah, here. So singularities. So here, let me go down the rabbit hole. Here's cobalt. We'll just use it as an example. So we need 1,000 cobalt to make one of these singularities. Same with all these singularities. Then we combine them to make a Tinker singularity, which is just an example. And then we use a Tinker singularity combined with a Minecraft singularity, which uses more singularities. So you can singularity with your singularities if you wanted to do that. And then you can singularity with more singularities even more. Then, oh, actually, oh, yeah, here we go. We can singularity with more singularities, which each singularity uses a different, like, thing, so you get more singularities inside. Yeah, see, this is one singularity. It has more singularities in it, so this one's just Armite. Then, the singularities in the singularities, and, and then those singularities get used to this singularity, and then all four of those singularities that have singularities in them can make the ultimate singularity, and then you need the ultimate singularity you can make. If you have 100 million ultimate singularities, which you saw how many singularities were in those singularities, then you can make a singularity, because the singularities have to be with singularity. Then you can make the wind of animation, which then you can make the creative enemy storage styles, and you can make, oh, by the way, you have to have 2 million of the creative enemy storage cells, which means you need like another you need 8 of these, which means you need like 8 times a ton of 100,000. That's a lot of singularities, as you can tell, because it goes to singularities, and those singularities cost singularities. So it's like each item costs like a lot of like it. But yeah, and then Oh, you had to get all the wands too, which, I mean, the wand of animations, that definitely, oh, I guess, obviously, is what you're making. Oh, and, yeah, we're not even talking about any of the items outside of here, but they're all pain as well. Yeah, but you need 2 million of those, and then you get to create a mesh, and then the creative mesh you need 100 million of that if it wasn't enough. So you need 100 million to create a mesh, which needs 102 million of these, which yeah, and then you get the creative singularity. Isn't that exciting? And then you get the puzzle box essentially. The puzzle box does, I don't know what it does. I have to get there. It probably does something annoying whenever you open it and you have to do everything over. Oh yeah, you need 4 of them, by the way, if that wasn't enough. So yeah, it's a nightmare. It's agony. That's what we had to do in the series. So I hope you joined us. Yay! So here, I'll end the video then. Let's crawl on the ceiling over here to my end spot. Okay, and then I'll take my pants off for you and my belt off for you. And oh darn, I did it backwards again. Oh, hold on, I can move myself back. Woohoo! There you go. Then I can take my cape off for you. Hold on, I didn't fix it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, there. Now you can see my skin. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I talk. I mean, I did try to talk to you. I did try to talk fast to get through everything. I mean, I think I see a bunch of people that talk like half the speed I do. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. But if I didn't, this video would go on for like over 2 hours, which I have other things to do, other fish to fry or whatever. I still need to make dinner, which is going to take a little bit of time. Consider. Oh yeah, I didn't screenshot the entire episode, I guess, huh? That's fortunate. I think that's honestly a record. Honestly, I'm not leaving without screenshotting something. What am I going to screenshot? You know what? I'll screenshot the big crab. I don't have my jetpack on. Okay. Let's screenshot the big crab. Woohoo! What? No! We named. Oh, okay. Yay! Yay! He just moved over there. Oh, I'm so glad he didn't like die or something. Here. Can you look towards me? I'm gonna look towards the ocean. Okay, he can actually maybe kill me this time. Okay. See, that's the date. There you go. Yeah, so it's kind of late right now. Kind of. So there you go. So yeah, now you know the lore or whatever, or of most of the lore of everything, which is exciting. Okay, I do have my boots on, because otherwise I would just splatter all over on the ground, and that'd be unfortunate. Let me take my belt off again. Let's get like 1 extra level. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can't fly. I couldn't crawl. If you crawl on the ceiling, it's a little faster if you don't know. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So that's the screenshot. I had to get it in because I think we screenshotted probably every episode so far. So yeah. It's just we didn't technically do anything new this episode, but we did a tour, so I'm really happy with the tour. So I hope you are too. I hope I explained everything for you and you liked it. But obviously, if you couldn't tell from me explaining with singularity to singularity to singularity to singularity to make it the greatest singularity, but yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my life now, I guess. I don't know why from YouTube I decided for my first series. It was like, hey, Venice, what should we do for our first series? How about the longest series in the world? Yay! You know, I wanted to do Dead by Daylight for my first series, but unfortunately my power supply, it has like the 12 volt isn't not strong enough for Dead by Daylight, so it just restarts my computer randomly during a match and it's really annoying. But yeah, it'll be a while till I get a power supply so I can play it, so yeah, it'll be a bit. But yeah, so I'll turn around to give you some tail wags and such. Okay, so I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it wasn't too fast of me talking for you. I just wanted to get through everything, and I hope it wasn't too slow either. It's like there's a balance of stuff. But I really do hope you enjoyed my tutorial, or like not my tutorial, but my tour of the base and such. I really love what we've done so far with the series. Okay, well, I do hope you have a good rest of your day, and I do hope you join us next time, which will make Elementium automated, or at least auto-crafted, so I'm excited for that. Okay, until then, though, goodbye.